What's going on, traders? John with Tactical Trading here with a short video. Just want to talk about a couple of things that went on today in the market. My favorite pattern strikes again, and it struck twice. And this is why I tell people, try not to trade on the open. Try not to trade when the market is so hectic, because there is gains to be made when the market is more defined. You can call this the dip and rip, or you can call this the VWAP hold high of day break, what I like to call it, the VWAP hold high of day break. This happened twice today, and there was massive profits to be made from this pattern. I'll bring up both, and we're just going to name the ticker symbol and what happened, because actually the name of the company and why it went up and anything else does not matter, because this is strictly a pattern trade. Now, one of these companies had news, one of them didn't, but the results were virtually the same. ADIL, which had news this morning, some C19 news, this actually right at the open, 249 was the high shortly after 9 a.m. This thing pulled back, hugged VWAP until 1:30 p.m. where this thing began curling up. Around 2 p.m. this thing broke 249, and it hugged around maybe between 190 and 205 for almost the entire day. So there was opportunities to get in when you saw this thing curling up. It was a very good opportunity to get in. But if you don't want to take any risk and you want to play this defined, you wait for this to break the high of the day. So what happened was around 2 p.m., a little shortly after 2 p.m., this stock broke 249 and subsequently hit $4 shortly thereafter. Now think about that, $2.49 to $4. Even if you took a portion of that, you nearly have $1 gain. If you would have bought 500 shares, 400 shares, 200 shares, you had a very nice profit on this one. Now this also happened at the very same time, or right around the same time, with another stock, CEI. CEI hit a high in the pre-market of 71 cents. This thing pulled back, did trade choppy, and was trading on a choppy uptrend right along VWAP all the way until right after 2 p.m. Right around 2 p.m. this thing broke 71 cents and then shot up to 88.9 cents, or 0.889. So there was massive gains on both of these stocks. This is why I tell everybody, do not trade the open if you're not experienced. Do not take those risks. Definitely, if you're not experienced, do not trade pre-market, because there is opportunity to be had in the market, and this is one of the best patterns. I implore you, learn this pattern. This is the VWAP hold high of day break, or you can call it the dip and rip. I prefer the VWAP hold high of day break. This pattern is very, very successful. You're going to have about an 90% success rate if you just wait for this pattern to come out. Again, ADIL hit a high of 249, pulled back, and then rode VWAP, a little bit under VWAP for the majority of the day. Began curling up right about, maybe a little before 2 p.m., started pulling up, or about 1:30. At 2 p.m., right around 2 p.m., this thing broke 249. Now, you've seen this thing curling up. You could have got in beforehand, because this thing showed strength throughout the day. And the market was pretty bad today, so there wasn't very many runners. So, once the people saw, when traders saw this thing starting to curl up, they were going to jump in. Shortly after, this thing broke the 249 highs and then hit a high of $4. So, there's plenty of profits to be made. And then CEI, again, 71 cents. This hit at pre-market, pulled back, rode along VWAP. It was choppy, but it rode along VWAP the majority of the day. It didn't curl up because it was kind of trending upwards, but it broke 71 cents and then subsequently hit 0.889. So this is one of the best patterns in the market. I implore you guys, learn it, and doing this, you're going to get that money. As always, please like, please share, please subscribe. Any questions, leave them in the comment section below. And always, you know what, actually, I got one last thing to say. Look out, because we are coming out with a private stock group probably sometime at the end of October, and I will give details later. But get ready for that as well, too. Let's get that money, traders.